Hello there folks, we are back for the mountain part 2. So last episode we started with this mountain back here and today we are trying to finish the walls at least. You can also see right behind me here there is a contraption. I made that in between episodes and that is a tree farm. It is a semi-automatic tree farm at the moment, which will be fully automatic in the future. And this beautiful design can take on, pretty much all the trees except for the dark wood. Now, last time we were also almost out of stone. And in between episodes I also gathered a whole lot of them. And these are the shulker boxes with all of the stone in them. And that should be at least enough for the walls. And hopefully enough for some walkways as well. But we need to gather in between this and next episode as well, because it isn't nearly enough for the whole mountain. So let's grab all the stone we can and start the second part of the mountain. Oh, isn't it looking amazing? This is just looking very, very good. I so enjoyed doing this. And, well, the fact that I was scared of it, it is totally gone. I love it. It is still a bit bland because of all of it is stone. But when it is all texturized, this would be awesome. But we need to correct some stuff. Because last episode I made a little bit of a mistake. Right here I built, within quotes, a creeper farm. However, this is not a creeper farm. This is just a mob farm that I built. Because, well, sometimes I'm an idiot. So we do get creepers here, but we also, as you can see, there's a creeper at the moment right there. But we also get zombies, skeletons and spiders. Now, after realizing this, the sorter has been changed a little bit to accommodate for this. We have now bones being sorted, the arrows and the string, besides the gold and the gunpowder. However, we have a little bit of a problem down here, if I can get down here with the smelters. And well, they are now all empty. Oh, this one isn't. This is our problem. We now get bows, well, all sorts of tools that will smelt, and leather armor that doesn't smelt. So the bows and the leather armor now are clogging up the system right here, because there are two swords in here. Now, this isn't a really big issue, because we get some extra stuff from it as well. However, all we want is gunpowder. So we need to fix this. And the way we are going to fix this is quite simple. We are gonna tear that one out. That creeper farm, we're gonna tear it out. And we're gonna replace it with, the mob farm, we're gonna tear that out. We're gonna leave all the walls. However, we're gonna replace it with a genuine creeper farm. And we also are going to do this by removing the creepers going into the trident killer, because the trident killer already blew up with Death is Her and twice with me. So to prevent that happening again, we are going to let the creepers just fall down to the death and then sort all the gunpowder right there. And then we can get rid of the sorting of the bone, the arrows and the string. And we just get all the gold, gunpowder and rotten flesh. And mob heads, but the mob heads will go directly into the disposal right there. So then the system should be working quite fine. So I am going to tear this out, and when that is done, I will be back. Alright, so there we are again. Everything is now gone. So the mob farm is no more. That is already closed off. And well, I turned the portal off just to be safe, so no stuff can fall in there. No items. And now it is time for a creeper farm. And we're gonna do something different than before, obviously, because the previous one was a mob farm. But there is another way, and I'm gonna quickly switch to my test world and show you how it is going to work. Right, so here we are in my test world, and well, the method that it is cats, and if we look at that, creepers are afraid of cats. They run away. However, they run away up to a distance. This one isn't scared anymore. So beyond this ring, or within this ring, creepers are scared and will run away from the cat. Now we can use cats like this as well. We just need to tame them, and they can sit, and they keep sitting there. Unless they are damaged, but as the creepers will run away, they shouldn't get damaged. Now there are, on YouTube, there are several videos about this as well. But I never made a farm like this. So we are gonna try this. And if you look at them, they try to run back. And once they see the cat again, they run again and run away. So what we want to try is the following. We want a cat in the middle, a nice platform, and make sure that there are no spawn spots for spiders. Which means spider spawn in a 2x2 area in Bedrock. I'm not sure about Java, but in Bedrock at least. So we need a button right here, so nothing will spawn there. Or we just need to remove this block, one or the other. And with putting trapdoors on the side like this, then the creepers will just run off downwards. They sometimes will take a little bit of time to do that, but they will eventually all fall off. So this is the idea for the new farm, and hopefully that will work. Not sure, however, because I never built this before. But this is what we are going to do. So let me switch back to the realm and we can get started on the farm. Alright, so we are back on the realm. And as I said, we can probably get away with 3 platforms next to each other. So if we take this corner, we can even expand if needed. This will go, and that will go, and then we have 2 and 2, so this is where the cat will be. Then again we have 1, 2 here, and if we grab some blocks, and 1, 2, then we can have a cat right here. 1, 2. Oh, do I do? Yeah, 1, 2. Fall off. 1, 2. And a cat. 1, 2. And we just need to move this wall 1 to the sides. So we can have 3 platforms next to each other. They won't be as deep as this platform right here, but that doesn't matter. This is the outer wall. But we can seal it off with tinted glass as well, so that won't be a problem. So, okay, let's start with building up the first platforms, and then we'll see where we go from there. Collecting some cats probably. Alright, so platforms are done, the first ones at least, and it's a lot of work. But it hopefully is going to be worth it. These will go down, of course, but that's just for walking around here. And this is the place for the cat. Now we need to build this up even further, and we are gonna go higher as well. And after that we also need to make the landing platform right there for the creepers to land on and die. But first let's start with some cats, because that's gonna be hard enough. Probably our best bet will be the iron farm in the town center, So let's quickly go there and see if we can wrangle some cats. Yeah, so the cats are spawning up there, so we are not gonna get there. However, we might have some right here, because this is the villager trading center. And we have a villager here down here with the beds, so if we put down 3 more beds, we should get some cats. Let me quickly grab some beds and let's see if we can get some cats then. So there are some beds and they are occupied. One is right there underneath. So we now have 4 beds, so we should get a cat, hopefully. And we have some cod right here. So I'm gonna trade a little bit, and when we have a cat, I will be back. I heard a cat. Where are you? Ah, right there. There we go. Excuse me, I have fish. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, this is gonna take a long time to do. Oh dear. Okay, so that is one. Let's put him outside so we can spawn another one and we can start breeding them. I really didn't think this through, did I? So, after 4 failed attempts, spectacularly failed attempts, cats were despawning, cats were falling into holes and not teleporting because they fell in water. We are now at attempt number 5 and we are going to take it safe. I feel like I'm being watched. I don't know why. Alright, well that should be enough for now. So if we take you, you should be teleporting right to us when we go here. Alright, so there we go. You just sit down and look pretty. In the middle, right there. Right, first 3 in. Only took a bit. But the problem is that we cannot put a roof over it at first, because then they won't teleport towards us. So then we have to do it by building a platform, putting the cats in, building another platform, and then fixing the platforms in between. Nothing else to do about it than do that. So I'm gonna continue this struggle and I will be back when this is done. Right, there we are. All the cats are in. We have one, I can't even see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3, so 15 platforms with 15 cats on them. All we need to do now is close this up and build the mob catch on the bottom, and then it should all work. Hopefully. It's still a test, but we will see soon enough. So let me close this up real quick, and after that I will do the mob catch underneath and we'll be back when it is all done. And this is now done. So we have the cats now into minecarts. And that is because I was working down there and all of a sudden I had 5 cats surrounding me. So for some reason they teleported while they were sitting down. Not sure why. But by placing them into a minecart they cannot teleport anymore. So it is fine like this. It should work exactly the same. I haven't seen any creeper spawn yet. However, I might be standing too close at the moment. Not sure. I will do an AFK session tonight, and well, we will see in the end if we had any creepers at all or nothing. And if we had nothing, then probably the next episode will be again remedying this farm, and it will become a bit of a project. But for now, this is done. Let me quickly show you at the bottom what has happened. Let's remove all of this. There we go. We can fly down. Well, sort of flying. So at the bottom it is pretty simple. We've put in glass at the bottom, and there are water streams on top of the glass that will go up to there. And there's a water stream from there to there, which transports all the mobs or all the creepers towards right here. And here is one dripstone right there, and there's a hopper cart underneath here, which will put all the items into the system right there. While building this, there were some skeletons that were spawning, and I managed to get them into this tube, and they fell down and they fell to their death. So this should work fine, as long as we get creepers, of course. So this all is now done, and we can now get on with the rest of the mountain build. We have one little bit left on the other side, and that is going to be a little bit of a special one, because I want to create, how do you say that, some kind of mountain that is, no, not a mountain, a cliff. It should be some kind of a cliff, and I'm not sure how to make that yet. But we are just gonna start and we will see. So let's jump into the time lapse. And there we go, it is done. All the walls are now up. We don't have the transition to the top yet, but that will come once I figure out what I want the top to be. But this last section is, well, it didn't turn out exactly what I wanted. However, it still looks good. But what I had in my head, well, yeah, that's beyond my realm of possibilities at the moment. So I'm pretty happy with how this is looking right now. Now, if we take a flight around real quick, it is a little bit higher than the rest, and that's on purpose, because there will be a lake on top there. And at the moment we just have a 1 wide or 2 wide gap of stone here. And like I said, the top needs attention, but I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet. For now though, the biggest part is done. At least that's what I think that is the biggest part. I might be wrong here. And on that note, it is also time to end the episode. It is a little bit shorter than normal, because of the time I spent with the cats. I could have put that footage in there, but it was, well, the 4 attempts were quite boring. So I decided not to put it in. And that is why it is a little bit shorter. But with that said, thank you very much for watching. I truly hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like so we can spread this video around. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next episode. That is it from me. Stay safe and see you next time. Bye bye.